Hi, and welcome to the Next For Me weekly newsletter for September 26th, 2018. Our newsletter delivers the latest news that inspires our post-50 generation with new work and a new purpose. In our free weekly updates, we discuss work, lifestyle, finance, education, and our communities. If you find our newsletter useful, please forward it to your friends. In part 2 of our interview with John Tarnoff, a reinvention career coach, he discusses looking inside and how to start taking matters into your own hands. Your next job might be a happy surprise. Also this week, Karen Wickre joins us by video at our event in Denver last week. Her book, Taking the Work Out of Networking, An Introvert's Guide to Making Connections That Count, will be published this fall. She describes how maintaining a brain trust makes sense when transitioning your career after 50. Next For Me events are happening across the country. We're talking about work, financial wellness, our communities, and of course, what's next. Join us in San Francisco, October 23rd, and Washington, D.C. tentatively December 12th, Phoenix, or a city near you. Find out more at nextforme.com. And now, what's new? First, Karen Wickre, Taking the Work Out of Networking. Silicon Valley veteran Karen Wickre is the former editorial director at Twitter, where she landed after a decade-long career at Google. An advisor to startups and lifelong information seeker, she is a member of the Board of Visitors for the John S. Knight Journalism Fellowships at Stanford University, and serves on the boards of the International Center for Journalists, the New Literacy Project, and the Yerba Buena Center for the Arts. She has been a featured columnist for Wired.com and is a co-founder of Newsgeist, an annual gathering conference fostering new approaches to news and information. She is the author of Taking the Work Out of Networking and lives in San Francisco. Karen also is a Next For Me advisor. She joined our recent public event in Denver by video, and you can watch that at nextforme.com. And next, Part 2, How to Create Your Dream Career Over 50 by author John Tarnoff. Following is Part 2 of an interview Next For Me's Jeff Tidwell had with John Tarnoff. John came out of the entertainment industry, where they eat their young, as he says, and decided to get a degree in psychology and see how he could help people who were looking at reinvention after 50, specifically as it relates to work. He wrote the book Boomer Reinvention, How to Create Your Dream Career Over 50, and has a career coaching practice and is a nationally recognized speaker and writer on these topics. In part 1 of the interview, Tarnoff discussed the 4 stages of a career, stopping ageism by being honest in our business interactions, the uncomfortable reality of finances over 65, and intergenerational interactions. You can listen to the full interview at nextforme.com. And next, a 55-plus themed community, Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. With residential developers looking for ways to expand the range of inhabitants at 55-plus communities, Tim Mullaney, editor-in-chief of Senior Housing News, speculates that a Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg-themed retirement community could appeal to younger audiences. Following in the footsteps of popular Jimmy Buffett-themed Margaritaville communities in Florida, the VH1 hosts could bring aspirational qualities to planned communities. Martha, of course, with her well-heeled, gracious living approach, Snoop Dogg with the more relaxed but desirable vibe. The article quotes Jeff Cook of branding firm Base Design. Quote, "The red thread through the Martha and Snoop brands is that both make you feel warm and cozy, albeit for different reasons." Read the full article at nextforme.com. That's it for this week's newsletter. You can find these stories and more at nextforme.com. If you'd like to get our news delivered right to your inbox every Wednesday, just sign up at nextforme.com.